right, well, welcome to RentDeLorean.com's garage here.
Awesome.
These are a few of my toys. A lot of them were things that I've been collecting since I was probably 10, 12 something years old. Now I've got little Hot Wheels and keychains, big DeLoreans and little DeLoreans. I'm a lover of the DeLorean itself as well as the Back to the Future trilogy. These are the McDonald's a couple years ago when they did the, well, not a couple, I guess, the Happy Meals came out. I actually have Happy Meals right here. There's a few Happy Meal boxes. I've got Marty's wallet. Some people were like, where did that come from? And I know there's actually a scene when he actually pulls out his wallet and shows it to Doc.
Wow, it's a pretty amazing collection. So much cool stuff.
These are some DeLorean time machines that are still in the boxes. Sometimes, you know, guys will buy something and they'll keep it in the box forever. I kind of like to have stuff in the box, out of the box, whatever.
He's crazy. He's got crazy amounts of stuff here. He's got a hoverboard. He's built a clock tower on his wall. He's got the Welcome to Hill Valley. He's got the Mr. Fusion.
These are kind of cool. I don't know if you recognize these. These are Doc's shoes. I've got a lot of cool Japanese DeLorean models. I also have, this is kind of neat, so on the day of, down here somewhere, October 22nd, 2015, USA Today actually put out a real newspaper that you could pick up. So at 7 o'clock in the morning, I think I walked into a 7-Eleven and got the real newspaper that they put out as a promotional to kind of celebrate the 30th anniversary of Back to the Future. I mean, just give me a tab. Pedal car, the Back to the Future pedal car that someday I'd like to restore. I found that on Craigslist in Las Vegas. The guy basically had no idea what he was getting or what he had, so I kind of grabbed that as soon as I found it. If you're ever in a slump and you need some DeLorean vodka, there you go. DeLorean Motor Company actually put out a vodka. Don't drink and drive.
Or time travel.
Or time travel, yeah.
Who knows where you end up with time.
This is kind of neat. This was given to me by a DeLorean owner. You can see that or not. It says, interested in time travel? Meet here last Thursday, 7 p.m. kind of thing. So this was kind of neat to be given this. The guy that gave me this actually passed away. He had a red DeLorean, which was really neat. So I kind of like to keep this as a memento just to remember who he was. He was a really good guy. That was the train.
Oh yeah.
Back to the Future Part 3.
Yeah, Universal's there, yeah.
And I'll never forget. I mean, I had to be, 13 years old, and it was like, there it is. That's the train,
This model here with the lights on is pretty sweet.
This is the 1/6 scale, so that is a 1/6 the size of a real DeLorean Part 1 car.
So it's a fairly recent.
Fairly recent, yeah.
It's all in there. Wow, look at that. Got the flux capacitor and everything. Save the clock tower on it and everything too. It's amazing.
These are all Hot Wheels.
Okay.
Different types of Hot Wheels. We've got the red ones, the gold ones, the black ones, silver ones. Every time I go to Walmart, Toys R Us, which is no longer with us, anywhere that I think that might be, a Hot Wheel, I always look. This is a Christmas train. Like it was green and red and all that kind of stuff. I don't remember. And I looked and I was like, hey, 99 cents, broken at Goodwill. I could bring this home, spray paint it up. I made these little tiny, the 131s. This is the Part 3. I got one of my DeLoreans, the Part 3 cars. I took the tires off. I didn't do the real, like this one has if you look at the tires, the railroad tires. Yeah. Got a litll hoverboard there I made. But because this scene, like Part 3, it's just such a cool scene. This was kind of, the funny story is, like when I brought it home that day, I didn't paint it up yet, and I showed it to my son, toddler. He thought it was like awesome, so I let him play with this for a while. But then he went to bed, and Daddy went to the little shop and spray painted it and made it into this that you're not allowed to touch anymore. So a few days, it was like he didn't understand that this really was something that I showed him, but I wasn't giving him. So it was kind of a learning, like, you don't show a little kid something that you're not going to actually give him.
These are
He
daddy's
really
toys.
wanted to play with it. And it was like, no, that's not a toy to play with. I'm sorry. These are...
I can imagine being a kid and having this in your garage.
My oldest is
The
about
old
to turn
Nikes
4.
there. Awesome.
My oldest is about to turn 4 in June. And my
Okay.
youngest 2, I have twin boys that are 15 months old. So right now I don't have too much worry about touching
Yeah.
yet.
Yeah.
So you got the blast from the past. I know because the receipt was still inside. And then,
Are they like actual?
from what it said, 1950 to 2000.
Okay.
But you know, a bunch of nerds again got together and said, "Hey, let's make a real sports almanac." When Biff is testing this to see if it actually, you know, is the real deal, and he's driving, and it says the score, and I found it in here one time. I'm like, "This is the score that he was actually looking at in the movie." I can't remember exactly.
Oh wow. And it's the same score and everything?
Yeah, here. Yeah. Football score: Saturday, October 1st, 1955. UCLA 19, Washington 17, and I remember hearing in the movie. This was the big problem for Marty at first because he thought he had the almanac, but he actually had the Ooh La La, which I have. They made it look like, let's say you own a DeLorean and you just let it sit in a barn forever, whatever. Inside, he basically aged the car like crazy. Got bird poop on the side. The wheels are flat, you know. These are basically, you know, like barn find. It's all ripped and stuff inside there. I mean, how cool would it be to, you know, find an abandoned barn, and you open it up and there's a DeLorean just rotting away, and it's like, oh.
Or to find it in your crashed into your barn in 1955.
Sorry about your barn.
He's already mutated, Dad.
I have that somewhere.
I think I could name just about any scene in the movie, and you'd be like, I have that scene.
Some people have actually asked me, like, oh, do you like Back to the Future? And it's like, my response I always say is, I've seen it once or twice, that kind of thing. But in reality, the movie is playing all the time in my head. You know.
Oh, sure, yeah.
Here's the. So I had. This was one of the first props that I made. Almanac, and then there's the Ooh La La.
Ooh La La.
But they're just. There's nothing in them. So.
Biff, you old dog,
I
you.
would just put them.
Oh, that's amazing. Your jacket is dry. So you bring those to events and stuff?
Yeah,
and take the DeLorean too?
You know, I've actually worn, you know, mornings that are cold. You know, I wouldn't take this to work or anything, but like, if I'm going somewhere as an early morning thing, it's actually kind of a warm coat.
Yeah.
1985, which is nice and warm. I've actually...
you got the jean jacket in there. Oh, that's awesome.
One size or two.
Oh, that's great.
Of course, this is just a painter.
Yeah.
But I painted that.
Yeah, it's a little poncho or whatever.
Poncho, and then in the corner there is what he wore at the beginning of Back to the Future Part 3.
Oh, okay, yep. Bulletproof vest.
Bulletproof, yeah.
Bulletproof vest.
Oldest trick. Doc Brown 2015 version.
Oh wow, you got them all there.
The one thing I don't have is a Jennifer, but I don't really look good in women's clothes. With the dicky. You gotta have the dicky. So as a gift for leaving or doing this, you get your own DeLorean.
What?
I had these were printed up a while ago.
Okay, cool.
You can
nice.
I had when I used to teach high school, we were bored one day and I had a bunch of these printed up and I had a bunch of high school kids build them for me.
Okay, cool.
This was a couple years ago, but you can have that one.
I'll take it. Thanks, dude. That'll go in the Matt cave.
Yeah, there you go.
For this episode. Awesome. First one. Well, actually, I've got the Back to the Future 3 Matchbox car in there.
Oh yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
The Hot Wheel.
The Hot Wheel one with the white walls on it. So.
I would love to get. I've looked at, you know, like how to get. Because like I said, that's my favorite of the 3.
Yeah.
So like the final touch for this to be done as a Part 3 car, I'd have to get the white walls.
The white walls would be sweet.
But it's not just white walls. It's like, I mean, you've seen it. It's this. It's like a whole. It's the white wall plus this inner rim.
Oh yeah.
Red. You know, like the old 1950s.
Yeah.
But I mean, to buy 4 new tires just to do something like that to say cool.
Yeah, that'd be a lot of money.
Like $900.
Yeah. Yep. Someday, huh?
Someday, Jennifer. Someday. You and me on the plane.
You have to get
a lighter.
Is it a DeLorean lighter?
DeLorean lighter, of course.
Oh, oh wow, cool.
Needs a little bit more plutonium.
Save the clock tower.
The entire garage was just
So you got the plutonium box as well. Look at that.
yeah, this was just one of those, you know, sound equipment or whatever that is.
Oh sure, yeah.
It was all black, so I taped it up, painted it. I made these weird. I tried to make plutonium.
Got the plutonium in there, yeah.
Whatever, you know. Safe now. It's all I'd lined.
If I see a VW bus running down the street there, I'm gonna freak out.
That would be so cool to get something like that.
Alright guys, well I'm about to ready to head out here, so I want to thank you, Andy, so much for showing me your collection. It's an amazing collection, probably the best, probably not just the best Back to the Future collection I've seen, obviously, but probably one of the best collections I've ever seen of anything. Awesome. So, and the fact that you've got the DeLorean in here, you let me sit in it, let me hang out with you for just a little bit, man, I can't thank you enough. This was super cool for me to do, so.
You're welcome.
If you guys want to rent a DeLorean, it's RentDeLorean, right.com.
RentDeLorean.com, right there.
RentDeLorean.com, so. Pretty amazing. You can rent a DeLorean.
Yep, we'll show up wherever you want us to show up.
It's amazing, dude. So I can't thank you enough for this. So thanks for watching this episode, guys, and we'll see you next time on Matt's Rad Show. Make sure you click like, subscribe, share this video, and if you want, you can grab a Matt's Rad Show t-shirt as well. Thanks, guys. We'll see you next time. Okay, bye.